Hi, everyone. I am so sorry I am late. I was having technical difficulties. My internet is a little bit slow. Fingers crossed, it's all going to be okay for today's Wellness Wednesday live. So I'm super excited to come and chat with you today. It's very timely. It's something that I've just gone through myself. So I'm excited to speak to you about how we break free of the repeating cycles in our life so that we can have the success that we want and move forward towards our goals with confidence and excitement and enthusiasm. But before we get started, as we do before every Wellness Wednesday live, we're going to close our eyes. I'm going to take a deep breath in and out. And one more time in and out. So nice to get centered, to bring yourself to this moment, to be present here, to open your mind and heart to learning something new. And like I said, I just went through this. I have been doing this for a while. This weekend, I knew this was coming, and which is unfortunate because I had the ability to make it not happen. But it is a great lesson and a lesson that I was meant to bring to you, I think. So I'm excited to share what I've learned and to so that I can help you move closer towards your goals and whatever it is that you are working towards. So it was a bit of a tough weekend. On Thursday, I could feel my energy shifting a little bit. I just woke up kind of in a bad mood for no good reason. And I couldn't understand what that was about because I was having the most magnificent week. It was an awesome week. I was having so much fun. I was doing things that I enjoyed. I was bringing in lots of money. I was spending time with friends. It was awesome. It was an amazing week. But on Thursday, I woke up a little bit grumpy and I'm like, what is this about? And now I did recover that day. I managed to um, raise my vibration doing things that I enjoyed. I did a workout. I reminded myself of all the amazing things in my life. I practiced gratitude, did all the things. And I felt pretty good Thursday evening by the end of the day. But Friday, again, I let myself slip down. let myself off the hook. So instead of doing the things that I know would move me forward, I did my workout that day. I can't remember what else. I did my meditation that day. I don't think I did my affirmations that day, which is interesting. And I just really, instead of that night, I spent the whole night just watching mindless TV. Like show after show after show after show. I think it was hours of TV. And then Saturday, I woke up in that same rhythm. So watched a ton of TV, ended up going to work for a couple of hours. And then my day got a lot better because I had plans that evening. So I made progress. My energy started coming back up. I had a really great night at a friend's place. But on Sunday, oh boy, Sunday was like crash and burn. But you see how I was having these like um, roller coaster of ups and downs. And that is so not what I'm used to anymore. It is very much my old life. I experienced that roller coaster a lot and it was super frustrating and super inconvenient, and I never felt like I could make any momentum towards anything I was working on because I couldn't keep myself in a high vibration. And I never understood what it was about because I felt like I was practicing gratitude. I felt like I was moving my body. I felt like I was drinking my water. Felt like I was doing the things, but I wasn't connected to myself in doing the things. I was doing what I thought I should be doing instead of doing what I wanted to be doing. And so Sunday, it was just a complete write off. I did very little that was productive on Sunday. I think I did a couple of loads of laundry. I watched tons of TV. I'm not even a TV person. So the fact that I spent so much of my weekend in front of the TV will tell you that I just was off my game. I wasn't feeling 100%. I couldn't understand what was going on. I was feeling so good all week, but that's exactly what the problem was? I had maxed out the limit on my feel good thermostat. Did you know that such a thing existed? If you have read the book by Gay Hendricks, The Big Leap, it's called. It's an amazing book. It's incredible. Like, seriously, so good. He talks about this at length. I think it's he. I assume it's he. I really shouldn't assume. But anyway, it's an amazing book, and he talks about this. It's all about hitting upper limits and only allowing yourself to feel a certain level of awesomeness before you had to bring yourself down to where you are comfortable, because there are certain thoughts and feelings and beliefs that that have gotten us to this point, that have gotten us to where we are. And I have identified so many of mine. I believed that life was hard. I used to believe that you had to struggle to get what you wanted. I used to believe that the only way to have what you wanted was through hard work and through grinding it out. And all of those things came to me from childhood. And has served me really well, because I've had great success in my life. I have a beautiful life. I say that all the time, that I have a beautiful life. And there's part of me that struggles with wanting more, with not being satisfied with what I already have. And it's not about being satisfied, it's about knowing at a soul deep level that you are meant for more, that your purpose is greater than what you're living. So when you are out of alignment with that, when you are not living at what you could be living at based on what your purpose is here on this earth, it doesn't feel good. You Even when things are really good, it doesn't feel good, because you know there's more available to you. You know there's more that you could have. So knowing that, I knew that, and I knew that's what was going on. I knew that I was sabotaging my success, that I had been having such a good week, and I just wasn't allowing myself to feel any more. I had maxed it out. I didn't know how to feel better in this moment. And I tell you, it was a really sad and frustrating day for me, because knowing the things wasn't enough for me to break free of the cycle. I Knowing it just didn't do it. It didn't Knowing what I had to do didn't push me to do it. What I needed to do was get up. What I needed to do was get up and move and just take one step. And then that one step turns into two steps, and two turns into three. It's the momentum, it's the action that creates the clarity. It's taking the steps. Sitting and being in the sad was not serving me. It was not making me feel better. It was not who I'm supposed to be. It was not honoring who I am, what I want, what I'm working towards. But I tell you what, it felt so real. And in the moment, I thought, this is what depression feels like. Because I had went through a period of time where I was clinically depressed. I was given a diagnosis of depression, and I hated every moment of that part of my life. I worked really hard to come out of that. I went to therapy. I took medication for a little while. And there have been cycles in my life where I could feel myself cycling back into that, but it's never really taken hold again. And it's definitely, I'm not saying that I feel like I'm going down that road, definitely not. But it felt like that, because I wouldn't allow myself to feel any better. I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel like I deserved to feel better. I was allowing my old habits, the old things that used to suck me back down, to really come forward. And it was so awful. Like, it was so awful. What ended up pushing me out of it actually was my accountability form with my coach. I'm in a coaching program. I've been very honest that I have a coach. She has helped me immensely. She has helped me see um, what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, how I'm supposed to be showing up. She encourages me. She knows what I'm working towards. She pushes me towards those things. And she gives me the tough love when I need it because I am that kind of person. I need someone to give me a reality check. So on Sundays is when we do our accountability. So I sent in my accountability to her. And in the accountability form, on the very last line, I said, I do not even want to hit submit on this accountability because I knew what she was going to say. I've been doing this long enough to know what she was going to say. And the issue was that I was resisting looking at it. I wouldn't acknowledge how I was feeling. I just didn't want to feel it. So instead of dealing with it and saying, okay, this is how I'm feeling, and being honest with myself about how I was feeling, acknowledging it and letting it be there without judging myself for it, I was so hard on myself about it because I know better. And when you know better, you're supposed to do better. So, how is it that I got stuck into this again? Because it's not my first time being in this cycle. Now, it's probably one of the shortest times I've been in the cycle. And I should celebrate the fact that it was one of the shortest times that I was in the cycle and celebrate the fact that I was aware of what was happening, that I was aware that I had maxed out how I would allow myself to feel. But I wouldn't look at it. I didn't wanna look at it. I just wanted it not to be there. But here's the thing, wishing it away won't make it go away. You have to be willing to look at it. You need to be willing to look at the things that are holding you back and ask yourself the questions. Ask yourself, what is happening here? What am I feeling? Let that feeling be there. Observe it. Don't judge yourself for it. Allow it to be whatever it is, and then redirect your energy to a place where you're going to feel better. And for me, this is all about familiarity. So I am very familiar with this cycle. I have done this cycle for years and years and years and years. Now, it has been very few and far between this last year, which I'm so grateful for because it is a huge sign of my growth. Um, and it's something I'm constantly working on. I'm constantly telling myself that life gets to be easy, that it gets to be fun, that I get to get paid for the things that I love doing, that I get to do what I love day in and day out. And it gets to be magic. I mean, there was a time I didn't even believe in magic, that I thought magic was an illusion. And now my word of this year has been magic. And there has been so much magic. There was magic this morning. I had magic in my day today. So I know that it gets to be so good. But what this is for me is a familiarity. It's not even a I'm not even in my comfort zone anymore because it's actually very uncomfortable for me, which is why I didn't like it, which is why I had a really hard time letting go in the moment when I was doing nothing because I knew that place isn't for me anymore. This is not where I belong. I belong doing things that energize me and make me excited, make me enthusiastic, and that help other people. I belong outdoors. I belong in front of people who make me feel like sunlight. I believe I should be reading. I should be like doing I should be writing my book. Like I have a book on my heart that wants to be written and I will not write it. Like that those are the things I should be doing. I shouldn't be sitting and watching mindless TV that is not helping me, that is not pushing me forward, that is not giving me what I want. No, there's nothing wrong with watching TV. I schedule an hour of TV time every single day minimum because my husband and I really enjoy a couple of TV shows and we record them on our PVR and we watch them. So I schedule out that time every day anyway. So I didn't need to sit and watch hours of mindless TV. It was just not necessary. But what it was all about was this is familiar to me. This cycle is familiar to me. I don't know what lies on the other side of my success. I don't know what that life looks like. Now, I get to create that life. I get to decide what it looks like, but I don't know how it feels day in and day out to let it be good. I imagine that it's joyous and that it's peaceful and that it's full of love and that I am confident in who I am and what I'm doing and doing it unapologetically and showing up every day and doing yoga classes 2 or 3 times a week and practicing Reiki and having restorative yoga clients and having clients in all my programs. I have 3 wellness programs, and having clients in all those programs who are succeeding and thriving and moving closer to their goals. I imagine that that life is magic, and I am not working for anyone else. I am working for myself, and I am living in a place that makes me feel peace and calm and joy every single day. And I'm spending quality time with my husband, and I'm spending quality time with friends and family, and I'm not having any resentment. And it's just magic and fun and amazing. That is what I'm working towards. That is what I'm going towards. That is what I'm moving towards every single day. And I wouldn't, but what it actually looks like when I get there, I have no idea because I'm not there yet. So, but I am very familiar with what my life looks like here, and it is good. And part of me wants to say it's good enough, but I know deep down that it's not good enough for me. I am meant to have an impact. I have known all my life that I am meant to have an impact. That has been the driving force in every decision I've ever made. I went into journalism because I wanted to make an impact. Went into all my network marketing businesses. I've done 3 different network marketing businesses, all because I wanted to make an impact. I am doing this because I want to make an impact. I want to write a book because I want to make an impact. I want to do speaking engagements because I want to make an impact. Though it's all about m- impacting the lives of others and letting them see how it gets to be good and how it gets to be magic and how you get to have everything that you ever want. And it all starts with loving the incredible person that you are and embracing all parts of yourself, even the parts that aren't your favorite, and being willing to grow and expand and change and learn and fall and fail and let it be messy and let it be so so good. So, as part of knowing that, is my mission, that is what I'm here to do. I am here to help women find fulfillment. That is my mission, to help you find fulfillment in whatever that looks like for you to be happier, for you to be healthier, for you to be asking yourself the tough questions and allowing yourself to find the answers and to move forward every day towards those goals. That's my impact. That's what I'm supposed to do. So, as part of that, I am retiring Wellness Wednesday. I am comfortable here. I love Wellness Wednesday. I love coming to you live every Wednesday. It has been absolute bliss for me. We are closing in on almost a year, which is just amazing to me that it's almost been a year since we started doing these together. And I really adore it. I really adore it. And don't worry, it's not going away completely. I'm just changing the format because I'm making room for something else, something that I'm hoping will have an even bigger impact that will help you. If you have found value here, I would love to know it. I would love to know what your favorite Wellness Wednesday topic has been. I would love to know what has moved you forward the most. I would love to know what you love most about being a part of this community. I would just love to hear from you. It just does my heart so good to see you succeeding because that is why I'm here. I'm also doing it for me. Of course, I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for me to move forward and to change things. I'm growing right along with you. I don't have it all figured out. As I learn it, I come to you to pass it on, and I'm learning and expanding and changing every day, and it's so amazing and so incredible. And I'm so excited to increase my feel good thermostat. And the way that I'm doing that is by allowing myself to feel the feelings, looking at what is showing up for me day in and day out, asking myself the questions: what's going to make this better? Where does this come from? What do I want to believe instead? How can I rewrite this so that it empowers me instead of keeping me stuck? Because we always have the ability to flip the script. So flip it to something that makes you excited. Flip it to something that makes you want to do more, to be better, to step into the person that you're really supposed to be. So, Wellness Wednesday is retiring. We are no longer going to be doing these on Wednesday. We are going to be doing a very similar live on Monday. It's going to be called Motivation Monday. It's again happening in my Inside Mind Body Soul Connection, and I will continue to stream it on my Facebook page and on YouTube if this is where you're catching me. So excited to be in multiple places. And I'm also adding an interactive live event. So excited about it. It is called PJ Time with Pam. That is the working title. We might change it again because, as you know, I'm always in my PJs. Love my pajamas. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. If I'm home, I'm in my PJs. Part of that is because I have dogs and dog hair gets on everything and I don't want to have it all over my nice clothes. But most of it is just because it's comfortable and I love being in my PJs. It's amazing. So PJs are mandatory for PJ Time with Pam. You need to come in your PJs. It is going to be happening 8 p.m. on Thursday evenings. And it's a live event that's going to be happening inside the Facebook community and will be streamed on Facebook and YouTube as well. It's because I want to help as many people as I can help. But what's going to make it different is that we are going to choose a short topic. We're going to choose a topic to talk about every week, which I'm pumped about. And you can help me decide which topic to pick. That will be inside Mind Body Soul Connection. Those who are inside my free Facebook community will help me decide what the topic is going to be every week. I want it to be a topic that's going to help you. I want to know where you're struggling so that I can let it be something that's going to help you. I don't decide what's going to help you. You need to tell me what's going to help you so I can give you the tools that you need to have the success you want. That is what this interactive event is all about. But it's also going to be happening it's going to be streamed live, but it's going to be happening via Zoom, which means you can join me inside the live and you can ask me questions live. And it will be like I'm coaching you. And I'm so excited about it. I'm going to answer any questions that you have. It is going to be so amazing. And I'm going to offer you opportunities to really change the trajectory of where you are and where you want to be, and opportunities to work with me more closely if that is what you choose. There's absolutely no pressure to do that. It is just going to be an offer. It is going to let you know what's available to you so that you can make the decisions that will move you forward to your goals. So I'm super excited about this live. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so different than anything I've ever done before. And I am so pumped about it. But this is for you. I'm doing this extra live for you to give you the support, to allow you to ask the questions. And if you don't feel comfortable coming on live and talking to me about whatever and asking me whatever question you want to ask, you can ask me the question anonymously and I will answer it inside that live. I will give you the answer. I want that answer to be for the benefit of everyone, because if one person has that question, 20 other people have that question at least. So us being together and interacting with each other is such a valuable experience and really will deepen the connections that we have. And that is what I want. I want to deepen connection. I want to give you what you need. I want you to tell me what you need. I want us to develop that trust and that love and that bond so that you can have what you want and so that you can move forward with complete confidence in who you are and where you're going and what you have to offer. But really, breaking free of these cycles is all about first acknowledging that there is a cycle, two, allowing yourself to feel whatever feelings are there without judgment, three, finding out where it comes from, asking yourself meaningful questions to find it, like what is going on here? Why does this keep repeating? Why do I feel unworthy? Why do I feel like I don't deserve to feel good all the time? These are all questions I had to ask myself this week. And it was all because it's familiar territory for me. I'm familiar with I'm no longer comfortable here. So I have to make it more painful to stay here than to move forward. And it definitely is more painful to stay here because this is not where I belong. And if you are not feeling 100%, if you do not feel lit up and happy and excited about your life every single day, then you are not where you're supposed to be either. It is meant to be so good. Life is not meant to be hard. It is not meant to be a struggle. It is not supposed to bring you down. It is supposed to light you up. It is supposed to be joyous. It is supposed to be exciting. And yes, there's always going to be pain and grief that comes with living. That is the cycle of life. We all live, we all die, and there's always challenges along the way. So there's going to be pain and grief, but it doesn't mean it doesn't get to be good. It gets to be so good. So I'm super excited about these new lives. Again, Monday Motivation will be happening at 8 a.m. on Mondays. That is a live very similar to this one. And then Thursday is at 8 p.m. is PJ Time with Pam. And that is an interactive live event where you get to ask me questions. We pick a short topic to talk about, and I help you move forward towards your goals. And that's it. That's it for me. I hope that was really helpful. Again, I apologize for being late, technical difficulties. Also, this lighting is not working for me. I need to figure out a way, since I've started doing these on my computer, the lighting just doesn't work for me. So I'm going to work on that. And if you have any suggestions, I would love them because tech, not my strong suit. All right. Love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. All the love and light from my heart to yours. Have the most magnificent day. Allow yourself to feel good. Let it be good. Let it be fun. What does it look like if it's amazing? Embrace it. Be you and have the most incredible day. Bye.